bring up another thing. Marc Maron. He and I couldn't be further apart. Comedically, politically, blah, blah, blah.
You're not gay.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
But we sat down like this and had a really respectful conversation, and both of us surprised each other, and we walked away with mutual respect. But we respected our differences too.
And we'll have some of that too.
Right.
I feel like ours is. I mean, look, I like Marc, although he's taken terrible, unfair, stupid shots at me, but that's okay. But I feel like his simpatico with you was probably more on an emotional level. Mm-hmm. Whereas I think you and I, or that's what you were trying to bridge, whereas you and I are kind of like the same kind of boomer guy.
Right.
No nonsense.
Right.
None of that, there's no microaggressions in our life and,
right.
Shit like that. Not that microaggressions aren't a real thing. If you're black, that's true. No, it is true.
Yeah.
I mean, a microaggression is somebody just looks at you shitty.
Right.
And yeah, when I know, just as a human, when someone looks at me shitty, I feel shitty about it and I don't like them.
Right. Yeah.
So, there is that. But,
well, what I was going to say is, I back to the Steve Jobs thing. The cell phone.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah, I said.
I
said it a second ago that I think most of this is Steve Jobs' fault. I say that jokingly because of the phone. Yeah. In nature, everyone was not meant to have that loud of a voice, or that effective of a voice. I think we were meant to have. Everybody should have a voice, but to be able to say something and the entire world hear and see it instantly, I don't think is healthy.
In nature, we were meant to do what we're doing, looking another human being in the eye, in person. There are things that we are reading about each other. I mean, this is what happened in Montreal.
Mm-hmm. I know, it was very exciting.
Yeah. No, there are things that you don't even realize consciously that you're reading about another human when you're talking to them in person. Mm-hmm. It's just their face. It just matters. It's just hugely different.
Right.
And they don't seem to want to, I mean anyone who's like okay with living life on a screen, they don't seem to care to acknowledge that very key distinction, that we have not evolved past that. And maybe we shouldn't. It's not making us better.
I think it's fascinating that Trump, hate, and then you have these leaders go in a room, and 3 hours later they come out and they've made a deal. It's like the art of the deal behind a door, and he knows how to talk to people. And there's something there. You meet the guy in person.
That's why I had that dinner with them that they all hated.
Sure.
But
I bet you walked out of there, and I've heard what you've said, and I've seen what you've said, and I bet you walked out of there going, you've said it a million times, that this is not the guy that you thought it was going to be. Is that right?
No, that I said a crazy person doesn't live in the White House. A person who plays a crazy person on TV lives in the White House.
Right.
And why he chooses to do that, or whether that is the real, I just put it in the lap of the audience. You decide. I'm just the reporter. I went into the mine. This is what I saw down there, and you make of it what you will. But of course, we don't live in that world.
Is he a master manipulator, or is his skin just that thin?
Oh, it's totally that thin. I mean, he's really that thin, but not in all context. That was so interesting, was I challenged him on any number of things.
Right.
From the trivial, like why you don't have a dog, to the Iran deal.
Right.
And he never once bristled, like cut me off, delivered a monologue, stopped looking me in the eye.
Right.
Right. I wrote a great joke about the AI, because I want to ask about why you called it that, but it happens to be my editorial at the end of the show this week is about AI, and I've never really been as aroused about a subject because I do think it's going to kill all of us.
Right.
And I had done one earlier about, and now everybody's writing about it, how AI is just such an ass kisser. I mean, everything, hey, great question, Bill. Everything is just always, and I'm saying it's seducing us.
Right.
It's gonna fucking kill us, and it's seducing us, including all the people who say, Donald Trump, he can't do anything without a bunch of ass kissers, just like you.
Right.
Great question, Ashley.
So I'm curious, is your AI a man or a woman?
I don't have it.
Oh, you don't talk to it?
I don't want it in my phone. I don't want it knowing everything about me.
Yeah.
You already lost the battle. You just sold your humanity for a bunch of fucking bar tricks that it does. If it had cured cancer by now, maybe I'll make that trade-off. But it hasn't. It can make SpongeBob look like it's getting blown by Stephen Hawking. Great.
But you got to say that it is unbelievably useful in many cases.
You know
it's crazy.
I'm sure it is. I seem to be getting along just fine.
Sure.
Like it wasn't like I didn't have Siri and Google, but now I need something even better than them. You know, we get so hooked on convenience that we are willing to sell such bigger things for these slightest little improvements in convenience. Seinfeld used to have a great bit about the, you know, the thing on board games that, you know, you hit the thing and the dice go up in a bubble.
Right.
And he would mimic throwing dice and go, gotta be an easier way.
That's really funny.
That a great?
Yeah, that's really funny. No, I get it. I just enjoy the toy aspect of it all. That's all. I love the technology.
You're a car guy, right?
Yeah, a car guy. And
what is it with comics? I mean, Letterman's a car guy, and Leno's a car guy, and who?
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, of course.
I don't know what it is, but you know what it is? You just named.
It's a lot of car guys in one industry.
Well, I think you just named a bunch of guys that don't have any real vices.
So interesting. So interesting. You're right.
And so maybe this is the thing.
Right.
It's expensive, it takes time, it takes money, but...
That's why I hate cars.
You can't smoke
I don't hate them, but they do nothing for me.
You can't smoke a car.
I get a new car like every 3 or 4 years, and every time I get it, I'm like, okay, this is going to be different this time. I'm going to actually learn all the things about this car. Because, you know, you have to go through the guidebook and learn what everything is. And I'm like, and it never happens.
So
and then 2 years pass and I go, oh, fuck it, I'm almost to the next car.
So what do you drive?
I drive a electric, and boy, was that a good decision. Mercedes, I used to have the Tesla.
Yeah.
I did not switch because of Elon's politics. I could separate them. I switched because Mercedes made a much better version of the Tesla and it charged twice as much.
So you're being serious. It was a good decision. You like it? You love it?
I don't love cars. No, I fucking hate it, actually.
Right.
I fucking hate it that the robots are too much in control. This is something else I'm putting in the thing for Friday night about. I do not like the idea that the robots are in control and these people who say, you know, the future is going to be great. The robots will be our slaves doing everything. Bullshit. I already feel like I'm in competition with them. I'm not their slave master.
Right.
My car tells me when we can go.
Right.
I was stopped once. I didn't want to be stopped. I was in the middle of very heavy traffic.
Right.
And apparently my passenger side door was ajar.
Right. It wouldn't let you go.
And though, you know that feeling when everyone behind you is honking?
Right.
And you're like, and it's not like a big thing lit up. It said, close the door.
Right.
I guess there was somewhere like a little, whatever it was typical millennial bullshit.
Right.
Like, hide it from the boomers. What's really going on this screen?
Well, back when we were in college, it would say, your right door is open. Remember that?
When first car, I would just pull over because there was no sign at all. I would just, if my door swung open, I'd pull over. That's what I mean. It tells you.
Right.
I don't like that.
I got it. I understand.
We're human.
I get it. I do wonder, though, when Elon comes out with the robots that work in the factories, I have a warehouse with merchandise, and I wonder if I'm going to buy that thing and let it be stacking boxes.
Of course you will. You're a greedy fuck.
What? No. It's just fun.